Right, we're indoors today. Got a cup of coffee. We're we're getting tantalisingly close to spring. So why not get some seeds on the go? And these aren't going to be your standard seeds that you might find anywhere. Look, and these are stuff that I've sort of just unusual stuff, something different. So it all started, there's a couple of plants I'd seen, I was aware of, and thought I've got no chance of getting hold of them or, giving them a go. But a bit of research, and there's not many places now outside the UK you can get deliveries from Europe because of Brexit and all that business. But this is actually a company from the Netherlands, Ons Zanden, I believe that is, or something like that. So from the Netherlands, I ordered this about a week ago. I did opt for extra tracked packing, or postage should I say, and that went via Germany, then to us in the UK here. So I think that's in transit in the post for about 5 days. And bearing in mind these are tropical plants, a lot of these are just seeds, but there's a couple of germinated seeds which gives me a head start. But 5 days in transit in February, we had some cold nights. Highly tropical plants, we'll see. So we've got, like I say, some that are germinated, some are just seeds that we're going to start off. Let me have a quick sip of this coffee. Right, let's start with the straight seeds. So many of you may know I grow, or try to grow, some unusual palms for the UK in my East Anglia garden. So I do already grow Oranga angleri, which is dwarf sugar palm. Quite a uncommon but quite sort of fairly tough palm. Survived 2 winters outside so far, and that's not ideally positioned. I'd like another 1 or 2 to go in different positions. Quite hard to come by, so we've got some seeds here. These are all pretty cheap, to be fair. The idea of the order was there's one specific plant which I'll go into later, germinated seed here, which sort of prompted me to place an order. So I wanted that specific plant, but obviously if I'm looking at a website, I'm going to see what else they're selling to make it worth my while. And yeah, so I come across these. So we're gonna try these Oranga angleri, dwarf sugar palm from seed. So there won't probably be any updates on these for a while, any of these palm seeds, because we all know we could be talking anywhere from a month to 6 months plus. So don't expect regular updates. I will do a video later on if and when we get any action on them. So that's the first lot. This is a palm, again, I've been trying to get hold of and just can't seem to find anywhere. So this is a Siloxolon. This is a cloud forest palm, so it's at elevation in sort of damp mountainous regions, as the name would suggest, cloud forest. They don't like high temperatures and they can survive a frost, so that's one I want to try. Again, because I can't find the actual palm, we're going to try and grow them from seed. I believe these seed packets all have 5 seeds in of each, so we're going to give that a go as well. A couple of randoms here. So we've got this which is a common name spear lily. So this is quite a interesting one, not particularly hardy, so it might be a potted specimen, but we thought we'd give that a go as we're putting the order in. And one for the hothouse. We've got some lotus seeds here as well. I have done videos in the past on palm seeds, so I'm not going to go into all the details of how I'm going to try and germinate these. Basically the palms will, most things will just be baggy method. These lotus seeds are going to be a bit different because you need to scarify the seed or nick it to break the hard outer coat, similar to cannas. Yeah, you need that water to be able to penetrate. But I have grown lotus from seed before. Getting them to germinate is not a problem. As growing them on, they do tend to get to a stage and they can be a bit tricky. They can get about a foot long and they just die on you for no reason. But we're going to give it another go. This is going to be one for the hothouse. So that's yeah, some lotus seeds there. This is actually meant to be one of the hardier lotuses, so we'll see. Right, so germinated seeds. Again, this is not a palm I was particularly looking for, but tetrasperma. So I have grown Tetrasperma elegans. This is a different species. More of a tropical palm. I do believe they make pretty good house plants, so they could go out for summer and in for winter. This is actually 3 germinated seeds in here, and I don't know if you'll pick that up. I can see one of the leaves sticking out through here, so I'm not going to pull them out now because they're going to be quite delicate. I won't do that on camera, I'll do that later. But basically what I've got here is a really free draining chunky pot and mix with perlite and cocoa coir and a bit of compost, and they're going to get potted in there off camera, and we'll grow them on indoors until it's warm enough to go outside. So yeah, I think for 3 germinated seeds on these, so this is giving you a head start straight away being germinated, and also, like I say, a little bit of green leaf on that. So yeah, it's going to give me a good head start, and I believe that none of these were overly expensive. I'm going to say this is about 5 or 6 quid for 3 germinated seeds. So where can you buy 3 palms, little baby palms, for under a quid each, or a couple of quid each, say? Yeah, so we'll give that one a go as well. Germinated already. So we're sort of getting towards the nitty gritty, the main event. So we've got this here, and I will use the common names because I'm rubbish at pronouncing a lot of the Latin names, as it were. So this is a wild water taro. So when we think of taro, we think of sort of collocaceous, a bit of a root crop in these tropical countries. But this is obviously a totally different family of plants, but similar, but as we can see by the picture, sort of more of a arrow-shaped head, but these leaves get massive. These things can get 4 to 6 foot leaves, and stand 10 to 12 foot high. So that's a wild form of taro, which it says water taro, which, to be fair, most of them like wet feet. Most of them will grow in water. So yeah, so this is a germinated seed. I have opened it, so we'll have a quick look. So it is in a paper towel, and the chances are, like I say, this is a highly tropical plant, going through a postal situation in cold climate for, I don't know, 5 days. And I'm trying to do this without dropping it or damaging it. So it really literally is just a tiny little seed which has germinated. We can see a little sprout off that, so we're going to pop that up and cross our fingers that that's still alive. So that is the giant water taro. So let's put that to one side and try not to lose it. Right, so the main event which sort of urged me to put the order in, and I've been aware of this plant for a while, and full disclosure, I did watch a YouTube video, I think it's My Garden podcast, a week or so ago, and the guy on there is trying to grow one of these as well, so that'll be interesting to see. And yeah, like I say, I was aware of the plant, but I wasn't aware that you could get hold of them in the UK. But this is the plant in question, water banana. So it's not a banana, but it looks similar. So it's sort of, I'd say, almost like a cross between a banana and an alocasia, sort of that sort of upright sort of leaf. Yeah, so we're certainly going to give that a go. Don't know if you can see, again, I don't think I'm going to pull this out on camera, but there's a green shoot there, so that'll be the shoot. I believe there's going to be a root in there somewhere as well, curled up. So again, I'm going to pot them up, and he's going to be kept indoors in my palm grow tent in a little bowl of water, kept warm, kept light, and we'll see if we can get that growing to about late April, and that will actually go in the hothouse in a tub of water, because these do grow in water. So that's an unusual one. It's not really, this is a highly tropical plant. This is from Madagascar. Really minimum temperature wants to see is 25 degrees, so that's how tropical it is. So this is going to be a tough one, but like I say, with the hothouse situation, I can achieve that every day. Fingers crossed, unless we have a really bad summer, which I can't see because we've just had 2 bad summers in a row. So yeah, these are all going to be an experiment, trial and error, but I'm certainly looking forward to the challenge. And yeah, looking forward to getting these potted up and see if they're actually still alive. Like I say, when you look at a plant and it's telling you minimum of sort of 20-25 degrees, and it's been in the post at probably close to 0 degrees at a infantile stage, as in literally a germinated seed, yeah, doesn't seem to bode well. But at the minute, sorry, I just had a sip of coffee. At the minute, I can see we've got green on the shoot, and I can see the root this side, and it still looks healthy and alive. So we'll give that a go as well. Like I say, I'm not expecting too much. Anything we get is a bonus. But yeah, there's some unusual plants there. This is just breakdown. Obviously, I've cut off my personal information, but there's, you can pause and read that. So it's just a breakdown of what I've ordered. Germinated seeds. They do a lot of unusual seeds and palm seeds, and like I say, some of them are already germinated, so it's going to give you a head start, because sometimes, you know, that can take months, and also you don't even know if they're going to germinate at all. So it's always a little bit of a bonus to get a germinated seed. The whole order, I believe, I think there's just over £40. So I mean, does it sound like a lot of money? For me, no. I think that's a bargain. Like I say, a lot of these palm seeds, which are quite hard to get hold of, you'll be paying 5, 6, 7 quid for 5 seeds. And like I say, some of these are already germinated as well. So I think for that little cluster of plants, or seeds should I say, potentially one of them plants, if we get 1 or 2 good germinations or plants out of it, you know, when you get a decent sized plant, you'll be paying a lot more than that, just for one plant. So yeah, it's a little bit of fun. Like I say, a little bit of something to look forward to. I do like germinating seeds, especially palm seeds, because they can be a bit of a challenge, but they're also quite rewarding when they do pop, as it were. Yeah, so all the germinated seeds I've got, I'm now gonna pot up in here. Like I say, I've got a nice free drain and mix there, and I've got a couple of gaudy looking coloured pots for the water banana and the giant water taro, and I've got just some little tiny pots here for the germinated tetrasperma seeds. Yeah, so I'll do that now off camera. So as usual, let me know if you've grown any unusual seeds, anything that you think I should try, or anything, or maybe you've tried some of these seeds before, tried and failed, or tried and got success. Let me know the secrets. If not, these will just be getting soaked for 2 or 3 days in warm water, and then put in the baggie method. Standard procedure. Right, I think we'll leave it there. So if you've managed to stick with it this long, thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.